Hey everybody, Dr. Dashboard here, a PhD in Copilot measurement. In this short video, I'm going to show you how to leverage Graph API to programmatically determine who is using Microsoft 365 Copilot and how frequently they use it. Ultimately, we will build a Microsoft 365 Copilot user leaderboard. Here's the overall Copilot analytics landscape with the what to use, when matrix. As you can see across the top, there are tools that can identify individual users and others that protect user privacy. Along the left, Copilot Analytics includes out-of-the-box and custom tools. For this video, you are here. In the bottom left, identifying individual users' behavior and custom with the Copilot Usage Graph APIs. Copilot for Microsoft 365 usage is being added to the Microsoft Graph API. These APIs are currently in beta. There are 3 APIs available now. Get Microsoft 365. Copilot Usage User Detail shows activity data for enabled users of Microsoft 365 Copilot apps. Get Microsoft 365 Copilot User Count. Summary shows aggregated number of active and enabled users. Get Microsoft 365. Copilot User Count Trend shows the trend in the daily number of active and enabled users. We are going to focus on number 1. Get Microsoft 365 Copilot Usage User Detail. Here are my sample PowerShell scripts to call the Copilot Usage User Detail API. Check them out on GitHub. The first script CPUSR detail will dump Copilot user usage details into a CSV file. This is the same data you can get interactively from the Copilot usage report in M365 Admin Center. The second script, CPUSR Details History, uses the same API, but this time will append to the CSV if the username and activity date are unique. This second script over time will build a history of not just the last time they used Copilot, but how many days they used it. Schedule this second script to run daily. Let's run some PowerShell. Shown on the screen is the CPUSR Details script. Both scripts start with housekeeping and bootstrapping. We install the Microsoft Graph Beta module, if not already installed, import the module, connect to Microsoft Graph, and invoke the API to call Get Microsoft 365 Copilot Usage User Detail for the last 6 months. We create an array, usage data, and loop through the output. Finally, we write the contents of the array to a CSV in your OneDrive. Here's the output from that first script in CSV format. It was saved to my OneDrive. Check out the columns across the top. Report refresh date, when the report or script was run, the user's UPN and display name, their last activity date all up, and the last activity date of Copilot in each specific app. This is helpful because it's now automated, eliminating the need to access the admin center manually. Furthermore, the CSV output can also be programmatically integrated into other reports or scripts. Here's the second sample script out on GitHub. CPUSR Details History. The idea is to run this script daily. The Graph API output will append, only if the user and date are unique. This strategy will let us discern individual user usage intensity over time. As you can see, it's very similar to the first script we covered, but this time with logic to determine if the user and date are unique. If so, it will append to a CSV named CPUSR Details History in your OneDrive. Here's the output from our second script with history. Same columns as before, but as users come back on unique days, they get a new line. I save this CSV as XLS to get fancy with Copilot in Excel. I ask Copilot to create a leaderboard chart pivoting off column B. Add to new sheet. Voila. There it is. Your Copilot user leaderboard. Each day the user comes back, they earn 1 point. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something and had fun. Get out there and practice your Graph API calls. Please like and subscribe for more similar content.